Most of this flight you can get done around about 1,500 feet, but not this early start. Flight you can get done around about
Hold on,
1,500 feet, but
I gotta close down.
not this early.
I'm hearing a loop in the chat. Why am I doing that? Hold on, I gotta close down. I'm hearing a loop. There we go.
I can't hear you, Brett.
Brett, you seem a little quiet.
Yeah.
Who's me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me. Yeah, all right.
Have you got a cold?
No, was.
That's better.
No, I was not saying much. You guys were talking.
Wow, that's a first.
What, you guys talking? You guys talk all the time. What are you talking about?
No, you not saying much.
All these buildings off to the left of the runway here aren't real.
No.
Are they meant to be hangars or are they?
Nope. They're put up. No, they're put up for 3 weeks a year. They're tents, and they're put up for a big horse show. And in the satellite picture, it shows the big tents. So they put up buildings. They're not there. There's one long, skinny building, and that's it. Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to fly in the Pelican.
Yeah, I'm going to practice. I'm going to do a stream on Sunday with it.
I had fun flying that around. It took me a bit to get used to it, but
I've uninstalled it.
it can go a long ways up.
I'm going to try and get as many Pelicans out as possible, people in it.
Well, let me know what day.
When?
Sunday, so Saturday for you.
Saturday?
Sunday.
Saturday.
What time?
The 9 a.m. stream.
7 o'clock. I might stay in bed.
I'll be up.
Okay.
I'll
Hey,
be
we
there.
can hear ourselves online. Hello, everybody. We're just setting up.
Yeah, I got it on so everybody can. Yeah, they can hear us because I didn't mute the mic. I didn't mute it. Is it time? Almost. Let's hope no CDs,
Yeah, no,
CTDs.
Instead of the camera, there we go. That's how it works.
Get everything ready. Hey, Chris, you're coming out here, bud? I'm going to kick her into live here in a second.
He's underneath me.
You're cooking him with your takeoff jets.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this thing started. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. That should cover just about everybody. Starting off flying, we got the great Flying Frog, Banjo Frog with us tonight. We got the great Brett Plays, Tasmanite, and the Troll Icarus. Going to be flying along with us tonight so far.
Troll Icarus.
Yep, darn right. He's the troll that lives under all these bridges because he definitely lives under any bridge he can get under. Tonight we're going to be flying the entire length of the Hudson River from where its official start is in the little lake tier in the clouds all the way down to New York City. Should be a pretty straightforward flight. It's not from Glens Falls, New York on down. It's a pretty straight river. Before we get there, it can be a little bit fun. So let's get her in the air. Oh, yeah, that helped. E-brake. That helps. I love flying out of this airport. A lot of memories flying out of here. Take a nice left and go right over my old house.
My internet went down there for a second.
My old house where I grew up is right here. That's one of the reasons I think I like planes so much. I used to sit in my backyard and they'd all come flying over. Oh, still got a little RPMs a little too high.
Banjo frog's going the other way.
That's right. I'm just circling.
It's okay.
I'm
I'm
making.
trimming. I'm circling back.
Yeah, I just took a circle to the left. No, habit.
But some reason or other too, I'm getting stutters.
Really? I'm going to try to stay in the plane most of the time because it seems like most of my crash to desktops happen when I go outside of it. Oh, nose. Down where you belong.
Anytime I'm going near Brett, I'm getting stutters.
Huh.
Every time you go near me,
Yep,
but you don't have this installed.
not anymore. Seems to be. So the closer I get to you, the more stutters. I'll try. Keep trying. I'll try it. But yeah,
That's interesting. I wonder why, if you don't even have it installed.
Ooh, somebody's
I'll
doing
let you
some.
go past.
Somebody's doing some kit fox flying up here in the woods.
now I don't even have a GPS line. What? That's going to make it difficult.
You don't have the line?
It's not, I don't even have a magenta line.
Oh,
Oh, I know why. It's gone to the first waypoint. That's why.
Oh, the first waypoint's pretty easy. It's right up here.
Yeah. Sorry,
Sure,
I'm
name
following
tags
you.
are on.
Yeah, they're on.
Mold Man Froggy. There's another frog up here.
Yeah. There's a few of us.
He's doing some mountain flying.
Good on him.
Looks like we got a real one coming over top of us.
Yeah, I'm just getting stutters.
Huh.
I didn't
Oh.
get stutters last night when I flew this.
There's Icarus. And Brett.
Interesting. You can fly this thing upside down, and it still hovers.
If you hit hover, will it hold it?
No, you can't. Can't turn upside down and hover mode.
Oh, I mean, when you're in regular mode, if you hit hover, does it go crazy?
It just turns you over and hovers.
Well, this little lake right here on the other side of this ridge, it's called Lake Tear in the Cloud, and that is the official start of the Hudson River.
Cool.
I think I just got a stutter right there.
I'm getting regular, just pauses. It's just like every second or
Right
it's
there.
just that
Little
slight
tiny,
hesitation.
tiny body water right there.
Have I got a plane that's too fast?
Yep.
Probably. That's right.
You'll have to go high mode probably.
No,
thought
I don't
these
have the Bear
XLs
Mountain
were
Bridge
quick.
mod. I do not. And hi, William Kelly. How are you doing today? You know
I
what?
thought these XLs were quick.
You know what bridge was missing the other day when I came pre-flew this? Is that one in is it Poughkeepsie? The footbridge over the river, which is the longest footbridge it was at one time in the world. And that's not on the, it's not in the sim. That little lake we just crossed, the last little patch there, that's called the Floodlands. There's a lean-to there. I used to go up there and stay as a kid. I used to hike up the Lake Placid side, stay on that side, stay at that lean-to, hike down this side, meet my parents. They would come pick me up on this side. This is the town where my dad grew up. I'll have to look for that Bear Mountain Bridge. You'll definitely have to look for it. Awesome, I was born and raised up there. Good old Lake Plastic. And I missed my turn.
Plastic?
The locals. Just a nickname.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I missed it. There it is.
There was movies named Lake Placid.
Yep. Except for that was supposed to be up in Maine, I think.
Uh-huh.
Go hike up to Cold Spring. Yep. Definitely a lot of places to hike. Then I got old. Then I got fat. I don't hike anymore. Used to hike these mountains a lot. Right here's a mine. This is the mine that they're talking about possibly reopening to get all the cobalt and rare earth minerals for batteries. Makes sense. Let's cut down the mountains to make green energy. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Cut down the forests and trees for green energy.
Morning, William.
You know, there's a really nice hike if you've never taken it. You really want to do it in 2 days, though, is go up to the Floodlands and stay, because the lean-to's still there. And go up the backside of Algonquin, go Algonquin, Barrier Wright Peak, see the plane crash on Wright Peak, and then drop back down to the lodge. That's a good...
There's a couple of problems with that one going.
What's
Number
that?
one, getting to America.
No, I'm talking for William Kelly. He comes up recently.
These starters are bad.
It's not me then, because I'm already out.
Yeah, it's not.
You're still stuttering?
Yeah.
Huh.
I might drop out and reload back in.
I'm doing pretty smooth.
Yeah, it was fine last night. Like I said,
Well,
when I
recently
flew
was a
this,
decade ago. You're back in California? Yeah, so it's a bit of a hike now.
Watch it, Icarus. You troll.
This is the part of the river where it's still clean.
Why is it dirty? Because of the industry?
You know what? I'm not sure exactly which. It looks like the G1000. Looks like the older model. What's interesting is every one of the velocities that they have here that's what do I want to say, livery in here is part of a real aircraft livery. Except for the tail number on this one's not correct. I looked it up and it's not registered to a velocity. It's not registered to any aircraft.
I'm going to drop out, going, and come back in.
All right. Sounds good.
I can hand fly it anyway. It's easy to follow the river.
Yeah. Well, especially once you get past this point right here, it hits a couple little touchy spots, but after you're past that, it's...
I love the way it double backed on itself.
But each one of the velocities is based off real paint job. One of the real velocities. Come on. Catch back up to the river. It cruises when you're not farting around down low. It's a twin turbocharged motor, so it'll cruise at 180. quite well. It can do 24,000 feet. You can get them with pressurized cockpits. Oh, they're quite the. There is one guy that built a Velocity Twin, which is nice. Actually, I believe it's knots. Yeah, it's in knots.
Twin engine?
A guy did a twin engine Velocity, which is quite impressive. They had it at Oshkosh this year. There's a guy that I've corresponded with a couple times that's he built a Velocity and put a LS3 motor in it, Corvette LS3 motor in it. He hasn't flown it yet, and I have been trying very desperately to talk him out of putting an LS3 in there, because we have an LS3 in the Corvette race car, and due to the design of the motor, it loves to burn off plug wires.
Plug wires.
They put the spark plugs right, literally right dead between the exhaust ports.
Yeah, that's smart, wasn't it?
And this guy, at least I've talked him into wrapping the headers and getting the ceramic coated wires, the high temperature wires. He's still keeping the LS3 in it, which is crazy, but he had no idea the LS3s love to burn off plug wires.
Dang, you guys are a fair way ahead.
Just fly straight. He'll catch us quick. Yeah, I'd love to see the V-twin version in here. I sent an email off to the guy who built this one. Ask him if he has plans to do the twin. Right around here is where I was camping the other day when the bugs were so bad that made me go home. It's very, very close to here.
Who's in the Stearman?
Me.
Stearman's not quick enough.
No?
I'm doing 150 right now, so how's the Stearman?
Yeah, well, I was doing 150 knots. Now I'm back down to 140 because I'm going sideways. I've got the fastest version, Stephen.
I can slow down.
I don't know. You could have stopped. You must have paused.
Yeah, I can slow down. I'll pull my throttles back a little. I don't need to run this fast. Ha! I just realized I said the V-twin. It's a twin engine, not a V-twin. That'd be a rip. Part Harley, part Velocity. Yeah, I'm down to one.
You'd probably be better off putting in a Honda motorcycle V1000.
Oh, of course. What's really funny is the old original Harley V-twin motors were literally two sections of a 9-cylinder rotary aircraft engine.
Oh, stalled it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody just
Me. Stalled it. Stalled it.
Oh, I
big
missed
time. Tip stalled.
Yeah.
Oh, did a wingtip stall?
Yeah.
Oh, he bounced on the trees, that one. There's no walking away from that one.
No. That was, sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Your child is dead.
They had
Yeah, this is only doing 130 max.
These woods are so thick that we had a plane off the end of the runway. Now, they knew it didn't make it. They just didn't know where it crashed. Because, well, there's no radar tracking up here in the mountains back then. They just knew it didn't make it to Lake Placid. They found it almost 15 years later on the hill at the end of the runway.
Wow.
And it was coming in and somehow came straight nose down right into the trees. And because it went straight nose down, it didn't flatten any trees and didn't start any fires, so nobody ever saw it. Until they were building a housing development up there, and then they found it.
I'm going to go and grab the Beechcraft 18.
I'm going to get up around this corner and I'm going to pause for a minute, let everybody catch up.
Well, at least I didn't get any stutters then. That's gone. So, God knows what it was.
Reloading in help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't reboot the whole sim. I just restarted the flight.
This is a good little canyon spot. I'm going to pause right here. And I'm going to try to go out and look around while you catch up, and let's hope I don't move fast and crash the thing. Minerva. That's where my grandmother lived.
One thing that seems to be a big disparity, particularly with Xbox, is aircraft that seem to go that 150 knots to just over 200. There's not a lot in that range.
No, not a lot.
On the Xbox? Yeah.
Caravan would be in that.
Caravan, that's, yeah.
Hey, there's Hot
So
Rod
the
just came up,
Kodiak.
showed up. The JU-52.
Kodiak as well.
Hello,
That's
Hot
around
Rod.
150. Oh, Luke.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, Brett. Oh, that was a perfect view of you spinning through that canyon. Oh, look at that's nice. Rolling through the valley.
Yeah, I'm not in the steerman anymore.
Oh, that looks nice down through there. Oh, gonna pull up. Straight up.
I realize I've gone past you.
Yeah, I just paused for a minute. Oh, that would be cool if he gives it away.
Coming back in now. On Garwin.
Okay. Well, then I'll start flying, so that way. There's Icarus.
So if
There's
you start
Brett.
flying, I won't be that far behind you.
Yep, there's Brett and Icarus just went by, so back in the plane. There's Hot Rod hanging out above us.
Send Hot Rod the link to the video.
You don't win it, you purchase it? Yeah. I bought it like 10 minutes after it went on sale. Oops, that was
Right in behind you.
that was. I'm a big Rattan fan.
Did you download the boomerang?
No, I haven't because I still every single freeware plane I've put in this thing has caused issues. I did the P3 Orion, it screwed up my sounds. I did the Vector, was it the Vector or whatever it was there?
P3 Orion is a pretty big file. It had lots of different things.
It caused all kinds of issues.
Don't install them from Content Manager. That'll just add more issues. Just dump them in the community folder.
Yeah, I dump them in the community folder, but they just everyone I've had has caused some sort of issues.
Now.
So
Yeah. I don't know, something else is going. Have you got Microsoft Store version or the Steam version?
hey, no worries about just subbing now. I don't just thanks for subbing whenever you sub, and you didn't even need to sub, but thank you. An absolute thank you.
Morning, Luke.
Hey, Luke. You just say the same thing. Morning and g'day.
Yeah, so far I've had 3 or 4 freeware planes, and I've had issues with every one of them. So I've just tried to stay away from them.
Don't even bother with that Dash 8.
That's not freeware though.
No, it's £20 and it's
It
garbage.
says,
Absolute.
Hey guys, hope
garbage.
you're all well. Oh, that girl left it sitting, and she landed it in the water and left it sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel just left it in the water.
I was like, yeah, it's almost like I can't believe they let the C-130 in the main purchase area. It has no cockpit, like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How does that get approved? Like, seriously.
Money.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, AV Angels or whatever her name is. It's her review. I watched it because somebody mentioned it, and it's just I had to go watch it, and it's a riot. She hates that plane like with a passion.
Yeah, I think Sean mentioned it actually.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think it was during my last stream. Was somebody's last stream? Brett's stream?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and I went and watched it, and I had to laugh so hard.
Yeah, but the thing is, Rachel's got to learn to tell it as it is.
He's being as diplomatic as
Let's not
possible.
talk about the C-130.
Yeah.
I know.
Problem is also too, she does work in the industry, so I think what she's trying to do is not upset people that she works with.
That's one thing. I'll call it like I see it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. I don't care.
Yeah,
And
same.
I wrote on her thing, thanks for taking the bullet on this one. Yeah. No, look, I try to be as diplomatic as possible too, because you might get developers reaching out to you.
Uh-oh.
Saying, "Hey, check
Uh-oh.
this
No. Oof. Oof. Ugh.
No, I just tell it.
I just froze solid. Luckily, it didn't crash.
To be honest, you know,
No,
I prefer to buy the items and review them.
Well,
than
if
giving
I'm
them
paying for it,
expectation to
I
say,
tell it as it is.
Uh-oh.
If it was if
I don't
it's
know if I can get under
freeware,
that
it's
one.
a different story.
No, I'm coming in too
No,
hot,
I
too
don't
high.
think so. There's cars driving under here. I reckon this will be a no.
No, you made it.
Ken.
You made it. Whoa. I haven't flown the RV-7A. It's a freeware.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be pretty good.
It's supposed to be very good. Brett likes it.
Which one?
The RV7.
Yes.
If it's freeware, I probably
as far
haven't
as,
flown it. But
as far as freeware goes, that's a good quality one. If you are
It
having
should be a
trouble
payware.
installing your freeware, you know, let me know and I'll help you. But that one is truly a good aircraft.
okay,
I think I'm making all my people sick in this Beechcraft following this river. They're all violently throwing up.
what I really wish
Do you
is
have
that company would.
FS Realistic on? Oh wait, FS Realistic is probably not available for Xbox.
No, it's not.
I really wish they would. Companies would sell even for a couple of bucks, like the really expensive ones, like the Concorde and some of the more expensive planes. Sell a skin, non-working skin that you can load into your sim. So if your buddy's got it, you can see him flying it.
Yeah.
You know that you can
Yeah.
see him flying it.
The default aircraft needs to be a little bit more, I don't know.
A little more
Really?
specific. I mean, if it's a tail dragger, put a skin of a tail dragger on it.
Yeah.
The number of times I've
Jets
seen
for
like
jets.
a number of times I've seen a jet with a tail on the ground.
Yeah.
A large commercial
Or a
jet.
Commercial jet, because it's a tiny jet fighter.
Yeah.
No.
For instance, I don't have the Junkers currently installed, and with Luke, all I see is an A320.
Yeah, that's all I see. Of course,
You
I
don't need
don't
an
have that one.
A320. You need a tiny little
It-
Beechcraft, if anything.
yeah, it's
Even if you did it as a TDM, for God's sake,
Bridge.
or a
yeah.
twin.
I'm too high and too fast.
How far are you guys behind?
I don't know. I'm behind you
Fine.
now, Banjo.
Oh yeah, went underneath.
Oh, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. We're good. It's just a
Yeah, but I don't have
A320
any flight
flying
plan to
not-
go by.
Oh, not you. I was
I
talking
just
to
follow the river.
Hostad. I was talking to Hostad. Hostad?
Luke.
I probably butchered it. I'm really good at butchering names.
You can call him Luke.
Luke? Alright.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. No, I won't, but that's okay.
Use the Force.
Actually, now I probably will remember it, because it's something silly like that.
No. I am your father.
You sounded like a Wookiee then.
I was going to say, this sounded more like Chewie than Luke. Call you a hoe?
Sand person.
We won't call you a hoe. We'll call you a gigolo. Just a gigolo. And everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go.
People talk about.
I tell you what though, this Beechcraft is very economical with its fuel.
Oh, yeah. They're fast crafts anyways, Beechcraft.
It is.
Not.
What am I doing? I'm sitting on 165.
Where did everybody go?
I don't know.
I lost everybody.
I can see Banjo, and that's about it. I'm afraid to go out and spin around and look, because if I do, I'll come up for some above the mountains and see if we can see anybody else.
Put on my Discord too a video on the difference between the Beechcraft 18 and the Hudson 12. Which is
that video is awesome.
Yeah, it's an interesting watch.
The most interesting thing about that whole issue is the guy's got one of each.
Yes. Bastard.
When you realize, you're sitting there realizing, wait a minute, he has one of each.
Yeah.
Real ones.
Yep. Pretty, very pretty.
I think Icarus has had to stop a couple of times.
Yeah. He probably nods off. Starts up again. Nods off.
Yeah,
Poor
he's
old
getting old, you know.
Getting old? He's not that old.
Same
He's younger than me.
He's younger than you.
Yes, I think he is.
It's in the Discord of my the Banjo Frog's Discord. He put a link on it, and it's an incredible video. I don't know the actual channel name.
Yeah.
But it's worth watching.
Go in and have a look. I think I'll put it under Chinwag, Flight Sim Chinwag.
Sim Chinwag.
Or Sim Chinwag, something like that. I think it's in there. I'm just trying to put in stuff for people to be interested in. You know, to come in and...
He's got a screen out. Icarus has a screen out. One of his screens is out. He's trying to sort it out.
Okay.
Bucket of water.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, don't hit it. They don't like it.
Works on kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is you can't restart kids. Tried.
Yeah. Oh, you can't just go down. You can't go down to your local electronics store and buy a new one. Excuse me, can I buy a new kid? Mine broke.
I tried to convince mine I believed in retroactive abortion.
Problem is, they grow up and become adults.
And I return it.
Yeah, and unfortunately my daughter's a bigger asshole than I am.
My kid's defective. Can I get a new one?
Well, there was a couple who adopted one. They raised money and adopted one and then did exactly that. Turned it. Because it didn't work well with their lifestyle afterwards.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear
Social
Lord.
media influencers. Supposedly. Disgusting.
Darwin's caught up. Where's Brett?
He just went by. He just went smoking by underneath us. Or he's right between me and you.
Now. Oh, there he is. He's in a vertigo, that's why.
There goes Icarus,
he's
screaming
like
by.
1/3. Oh, Icarus just went past in a jet. I'm on 1/3 throttle.
What is the XL?
It's
no,
you.
What you're
Oh, he's changed it.
changed mode.
He probably changed it.
Mode.
He probably changed it in
I
the.
did. Mine probably says Steam and still.
No, yours says Virgo.
No, yours says Vertigo.
Oh, it has updated. Okay.
Yeah. It has.
Yeah, I'm sitting at actually probably about quarter.
Oh, the
throttle.
X Project Voodoo comes in turboprop and jet variants. The X Project Voodoo. Wasn't Voodoo a race plane? Reno race plane?
Yes.
One of the P51s.
Yeah.
Called Voodoo.
I thought it was a Reno.
Yeah, Reno P51s.
Trying not to cough here.
But there probably other
Oh, I'm sure.
Voodoos. Oh, Icarus, mate, he just smacked into the ground.
Oh, it's a pusher canard too. Then yeah, then I'll probably want it. Is that the one that they did for the rocket racing? No, there's a rocket one out. That's based off the Long EZ. That's a rocket version. They tried that rocket racing league that failed miserably.
Where is Icarus in? Looks like he's in an F-16.
I don't know, but it's cooking.
How
Wow.
are you? I think I might just have to speed up.
I'm going along at 180. And that's about
I
me
just
next.
sped up to 250 in almost an instant. It's awesome.
The Vertigo's not even available on Xbox.
No,
That's freeware, isn't it? The Vertigo.
it is, and it is freaking awesome.
I think that's one of the ones I had trouble with.
Basically a JBL. Was it JBL 3 with mods? Basically, but it's its own aircraft as well. And then there's the expansion that has like space shuttle tiles livery on it.
They handle the
That's
temperature
like-
or the speed.
Yeah.
Isn't-
that one's extreme.
Someone's in the
Often you-
F-18.
Icarus in it.
Is that
What are you in,
the
Luke?
Vertigo that's
Oh,
based
bridge.
off of Mike Patey's?
Ah,
Oh,
somebody's trolling me.
that was a tight bridge.
Is that the one that's supposed to be the Vertigo that's off of Patey's? Ah, I'm too high for these bridges.
Luke's trying to do a roll as well. Keep up with me. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oops, I'm gonna overspeed my plane here. The engine. Problem, every time Icarus is around, I fly terribly because I try to outdo him. I try to outlow him. I try to outspeed him. And you know you're going to fail doing
Yeah.
that.
Don't do it.
My baby,
There
here
he
in the corner. At least my stutters have gone.
Well, that's good.
You're getting
Yeah.
away from that initial airport.
No,
I know
Not
you
that.
reloaded. That's
I
right.
reloaded in.
Should be coming up on...
However, going anywhere like major cities these days, you just stutter.
Oh,
so
we're going
I
to
think
hit...
there's something not quite right with the Sobo servers.
Well, we're going to hit two of them. One of them's the ones that was just updated. The Albany, New York was just updated.
Yeah, I don't have it installed. I'm not installing anything from a Sobo straight away anymore.
I will say they did a very good job with Albany with the photogrammetry, but the buildings are really nice. They got the churches. They did a great job. But the photogrammetry on the roads looks absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I
There's
just
the
don't
dam at
trust the
Glens
Sobo
Falls.
Is
anymore.
that the city here?
Why do they have to have these bridges on bends?
So we can't get to them in time to go under them.
Yeah.
So they know full well that a bunch of clowns are going to come around and try to fly under them.
The river's slowly getting wider.
Yep, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I got to show you a spot where, right near Albany, New York. It's hard to believe that's about the halfway point of the flight, but the tide comes all the way up to Albany.
Really?
That's where the tide ends. Yep.
There's a dam there and power lines. Watch out.
Oh, yeah, I see.
The power lines running across along the road. No, never mind.
I see the power lines.
Yeah, I got the power line mod on now.
I love it. It's got. What's really funny is, I don't know who did it or how he did it, but all the cell towers are exactly where the cell towers are around this area, anyways. He nailed it.
Yeah.
What database he got a hold of to get the cell towers, but they're on the money.
How much work would go into that, having to put all the cell towers down?
There might be a program that does it.
He probably wrote a program that scoured the locations from some database and then put them in it.
Oh, you can find them. I've found out where the towers are in my local area.
Well, if you look at if you look at your actual flight maps, they have all the towers. Any of your actual real flight maps, they all have all the towers marked, so you can probably just pull it off of those
Icarus
too.
is having fun buzzing us.
Yeah.
Got to find somebody who's really good at making liveries. We've got to make Icarus a troll livery.
Yeah. Yeah. With a nice picture of a gruesome troll on the side.
A troll living under a bridge.
You need to do some sound files for him. Do that
Yes.
laughing thing.
That's the part of the Erie Canal that
troll
goes
laugh.
off to the
Oh,
left.
just imagine like a Joker laugh.
Yeah.
Well, he has one at the end of his videos. You could have that one.
Yeah.
There's a nice large bridge there to get one. I think Luke went over.
I think you guys are a bend ahead of me. I may skip over this one.
Hang on, I'll just go up and over. You'll miss the bridge if you do that.
This is the city of Glens Falls, New York. This is all in New York. This whole river's in New York. Oh, there's a river. There's a bridge we can get under.
Suppose it's better not try and land in this one. Someone's already done that.
What?
Land in the Hudson.
Oh,
Sully?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Sullenberg.
Nope.
going under?
No. No.
Going under?
My nose climbed on me. Damn it.
Oh, he's going over.
Yeah, I chickened out on that one. Nose started to come up and I let it go.
Oh, scrape, scrape.
Whoa.
Scrape, scrape.
There's West Glens Falls, South Glens Falls, regular Glens Falls. A guy recently swam this entire river and filmed it. He started up where we started.
What, there's no sharks in here?
Not this far up.
No, I'm serious.
But the pollution, no, not this far up. But the pollution was so bad in a couple of spots, like here in Glens Falls, that he had to wear special wetsuits
Yeah?
to keep from the crap eating his skin. The fact that we still allow them to dump that toxins into rivers is amazing to me.
That's disgusting.
He talks.
Who talks?
BS walks.
Oh, money talks, yeah.
Is that money talk?
Yeah.
BS walks.
Yeah.
It's the big paper mill right here that dumps all kinds of toxins in the
Bleach and
river
shit.
still.
Yeah.
How slow can you go there, Luke?
Oh, if I'm getting under there, that's all messed up. I mean, like, the river's messed up underneath it. Whoa.
Whoa, that's a stutter. Half it just stopped. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's a big cavity there.
Yeah.
Looks like a hole under.
Here's the actual falls for Glens Falls right there. But no, I decided I'm not making the dive under that one. But this whole stretch of the river is so polluted so bad that he had to wear special suits.
Luke, what are you doing in the water?
Oh, maybe we can make this one. Here we go.
It's a hole.
We can make this one. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh! I had to bail on that one.
Alright.
It's all the
Count-
treatment plant there.
Yep.
Is there water treatment?
Yeah.
Went under.
Oh, look, they got smoke coming out of the
Icarus.
smokestacks. That's
Icarus.
new. Power lines. There's smoke coming out of the smokestack in Hudson Falls.
I looked back.
There, maybe I can get underneath this one. There we go. Get down on the water. I don't even see the bridge. Where's the
Climbed
bridge?
at the wrong time.
Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Down, 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 down. No, I'm going to hit the banking on the other side. Oh, got under it. Missed the banking. Woo.
Power lines.
Yeah, all this toxins on this stretch of the river. It's disgusting. It's funny because it's all just outside of the state park. Because if the state park was 20 miles farther over, they wouldn't be allowed to do any of that.
What's William talking about? Twin tail push canard is the X Project Voodoo. Okay.
I'll definitely have to look that one up and see. It'd be good. I'll be happy to fly any canard. The boomerang looks interesting because it's a what's it called? It was purposely built. It was purposely built to be non-symmetrical. Is that what it's called? Non-symmetrical? Non-something.
Icarus just went under the bridge in his F-16. Nice.
Yeah, he's probably going fast enough and got enough thrust. If he bounces off the water, he'll take back off
I
again.
know how he's swimming now. He looks like he's floating in his F-16 in the water.
It's a canoe.
Whoa.
I
That
think
ridge-
he's trying to get back up off the
That
water,
ridge was a
but he's
little higher
actually
than I
in the
thought.
power lines.
There's the bridge. We'll get under this one.
Oi, someone went underneath me. Oh, that looks good. That F-18 looks fantastic.
I don't have it. Oh, yeah, I got the F-18. I just didn't see it. Oh,
Yeah,
there we
Luke
go. Oh,
Luke
yeah.
just passed me, and it looks fantastic. It really does.
It's a Gowan. Oh, there's those power
There
lines.
goes Icarus.
I
don't have the
got some
F-16.
catching up to do. But if I push my engine any farther, it might start overheating. You're supposed to be able to at night see your exhaust tips glowing on this thing. I've never checked it.
That does look good, Luke.
Power lines.
Oh, more power lines.
Under or over there.
Luke must be having full flaps on,
Trying to go slow enough to
trying
keep
to
up
slow
with us.
down.
Yeah. What? Only one like on your video? Hang on, let me fix that. There we go.
I got, shows me 3. 3 likes.
Oh, wait, I need to hit refresh.
We're up to 64 subs. That's cool.
Come on. Come on. Wow, this yoke getting the work out. I think the for this type of flying, the HOTUS is better.
So, like I said at the start, next Wednesday gonna have to be a Warplane Wednesday, a Warbird Wednesday, because I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll be on Wednesday. We'll do the Warbirds. I just picked up the yak. It was $4.
Is there an F-18 sitting on the side of the... Oh, is this an airstrip?
The need for full flaps, landing gear, and throttle up and down.
Dude, there's an F-18 because Hostad's in one. There's actually an F-18 on this.
On that little
grass
airstrip.
Yeah.
He said, "I feel the need for full flaps, landing gear, and throttle up and down." I'm sure to keep that thing going that slow.
Oh, I'm level 3 flaps at the moment. Just
I don't
to,
have flaps.
Stay with you.
I do.
I don't have flaps, so.
Essentially, I'm using them as air brakes.
So I'm gonna fly the yak. I just don't know where yet. Anybody got
What yak?
the?
Frank.
The 9. Yeah.
It was on sale for $4, so I figured perfect timing.
Oh, that's cheap.
Whoa!
It's a good plane for $4. It's a
Whoa!
bargain at $4.
What just happened?
It just watch my video on it if you haven't already.
Almost wingtip stalled this beast. That was hairy.
Are you on live weather?
No, because there was a massive thunderstorm just rolled through here, so I made sure I'm not on live weather. I keep forgetting the prop pitch adjust on this thing is backwards.
Because it's pointing backwards.
Yeah, but they still should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Tried to take a bigger bite, lower the RPMs, and I just about wingtip stalled it right in the ground. So I lowered the RPMs, but flattened the blade.
Yeah, the Yak 9, the Frank will tip stall on you. So you got to keep your speed up with that one.
So if anybody's got any ideas where
And
you want to fly next week, let me know and we'll work something out.
What about Grand Canyon? I haven't flown the Grand Canyon in a long time.
Yeah, neither have I. It's been a while. Yeah, we can do the canyon.
I'm thinking about Sunday's flight flying out of Los Angeles in the Pelican.
Oh, that's brave.
Yeah, I know.
That'll be Starter City. Like I said, any capital city now you go near, it's just stutters.
No, not
As I
going
said,
onto
I
this
think
bridge.
the servers aren't right.
Definitely not going. Well, maybe I am. We're gonna try.
Two parts. You go that side, I'll go this side.
Oh, I made it.
Dang, I almost dipped my wing in the water there.
I can't. I think I almost took my wingtip on the center spire of the bridge.
Times I am dragging a wingtip in the water.
Well, that's a low bridge. Is it a bridge? No, that's a building and a horizon. Never mind. Not getting under that.
There's all these nice little grass strips along this river.
private ones.
Yep. People with the big bucks that can afford the riverfront.
Very good, Luke.
Oh,
He is going as slow as he can.
how far are you guys back? Ah, long way.
Wait, is that another bridge? Nope. Thought it was.
Where did Icarus go?
What I should do is, even if I don't fly them, ones that you guys fly a lot, like the Virgo, oh, the hot rod looks cool with this F-18 trying to come through here. Oh, he just went upside down in the water.
He hit the water. Upside down. Oh, he's recovered. He bounced.
Yeah, bounced. He's a bumble.
Bounced.
He bounced
After
apparently
burner.
on the water.
Bumbles bounce.
Oh, there you go, Icarus. He is rocketing it.
I should get the Virgo, even if I don't use it,
You guys were a long way back.
just so I have.
Yeah,
Because
no,
quite
you're a
often
long
people
way
fly
ahead.
it.
Okay, Luke, that one didn't work.
No, he's up. He's right side up.
Yeah. That one not so well.
Probably sucked up too much water in his intake last.
Yeah, he was trying to dolphin.
There you are. Oh, that
So
looks good with that
water
old
injected.
bird. Looks really nice flying underneath like that. I have to say, what Shane did the other morning with the Pelicans was a riot.
Yeah, put a 1 in your.
Put a 1 in if you're
comments.
flying a Pelican, and that made him
Agree
all.
with the 1 he timed out.
He timed out for 300 seconds, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I just don't have time in the mornings like that to fly. I'm usually just opening my eyes.
Yeah, your stream that you did with the Beechcraft 18, that was said as private. I couldn't join.
Oh, the first one was because I set it to private so I could delete it because it just literally loaded and crashed. And I did a second one that wasn't
Ah.
private. As soon as I loaded
the
it
second
in,
one, I didn't get a notification of the second one because I was going to join you.
because it was the exact same name and everything, so I don't think it sent out notifications for the second one because I redid it.
Because I watched it anyway.
Then I crashed.
Commented, obviously.
Crashed as soon as I got to
And
the. Oh, he's
and thank you for your nice comments on that stream as well.
yeah, and your link's in there too. So
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
he's going under. He's going
Right.
under.
Bridge.
He's going
Yeah.
under.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going under. Woo! I think I skipped on the water.
No. Not from my view. You were just above. Because I was actually a little bit lower than you.
Oh.
So if anybody was skipping water, it was my prop must have been churning it up.
There's a wall.
Power lines.
Yeah, what the hell? That whole thing's messed up in my view.
What's power lines?
Whoa, whoa,
What
whoa!
are power lines?
That just freaked out. Oh, there's a dam.
When you got the power line model on, there's power lines all the way across the screen.
What power
Oh,
lines?
I'm getting photogrammetry messes. Yuck.
See, I got photogrammetry turned off.
It's starting to load it. But this area was all just updated photogrammetry, all of this. They did a whole bunch of this. They did more than just Albany. But, oh, it loads in like crap sometimes. And a lot of times it won't load in under the bridge.
Oh, I don't have that bridge at all.
Because you don't have photogrammetry on. Some of the bridges don't show at all.
Comes up with photogrammetry, that bridge. Right.
There's the locks. There's the locks to get over it. It's all part of the Erie Canal system.
Yeah, your trees look different with
Yeah,
photogrammetry on.
yeah. At least through this stretch. But roads, I've had trouble with roads loading properly with photogrammetry, but I wanted it on for Albany because they really did a good job with the churches and stuff.
I'm gonna turn mine on. I'll be back in 5 minutes when it loads.
That's the problem, it takes a bit to load. You can even see the river taking time to load in here. That's the problem, I don't like it, it doesn't load. What's that? Oh, power lines going under.
Yeah, literally, I'll be back in 5 when it does load.
Oh, come on, yours should load very quickly.
I would think mine takes forever to load up sometimes with photogrammetry. I'm sitting here on fiber for crying out loud. Cohoes in Waterford. See, like here, the bridges, it stinks under photogrammetry because sometimes it doesn't clear underneath them. Or if you don't have photogrammetry on, it's a complete shot underneath. If it doesn't load all the way,
Photogrammetry takes longer when you're in mid-flight.
and it looks like crap. At least they got the boats in photogrammetry, but if it doesn't load all the way, it looks absolutely like crap. Like those boats look bad. Some of the bridges look good, some of them look absolutely terrible.
Like that bridge in front of you. It's fine. Come on. Under. No.
But the rail bridge before that was absolutely terrible. Right here, well, not quite right here. Yeah, there's Water Valais right there. So right into this area right here is as far as the tide comes up. But look, I can't go under this bridge. It didn't load. Photogrammetry's garbage when it comes to that stuff. These bridges are all the way to the water.
Yeah, mine's not.
And mine are. It's not loading in properly.
Yeah. I can actually fly underneath them.
Can't. If you ever look back at the video, you'll see mine load all the way to the river.
Yeah.
And the road, look at how terrible the road looks. It's all triangles, or it's not loading in properly.
Hey, Luke.
But you said you didn't load this new thing in photogrammetry, right? You didn't load because this is.
Yeah, I haven't put it in. I haven't done the world update.
So you're using the old one, so you can fly underneath the bridge and everything. This is
Yeah.
all part of their new world update. It looks like crap. And look, the river doesn't even line up. Yeah, like I say, I'm not happy with the Albany update. I like the city, but everything else doesn't load in very well. Oh, power. Oh, might be able to get under this bridge.
Not made for low-level flying.
No,
Flying
it looks really good up high. Anything above 1,000 feet, it looks fine.
I say 1,000 feet where I'm at the moment, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, anything over 1,000 feet, below 1,000 feet, photogrammetry kind of washes out and looks terrible. It makes a funny noise when I fly under the bridges. if I'm going to make it under the rail bridge. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. No! Apparently I didn't get it. This is our state capital. I'm going to make a quick little circle through here. See, in photogrammetry, this comes out absolutely incredible. They did the Capitol buildings, the church, the little football there.
That was funny.
They did everything came out really well from up here. You get down low and it's horrid.
Which city's this?
Albany, New York's the state capital.
Okay. Oh, really, eh?
Yeah.
Looks much better from 2,000 feet.
Yeah. Say if you get up there, it's fine.
Photogrammetry.
There's the new railway station, the new Amtrak station over there on that side of the river. But they don't have the ship.
Skinny building, right?
Let's see if I can get it. I'll get back down and go under this one. While it's screaming at me to pull up. Somebody just went by me in a velocity. No, Icarus. So yeah, the tide, we're still quite a ways from New York City, and the tide comes all the way up to here every day.
Landed is in the woods over there.
They still bring a lot of stuff up this river by ship. Grain, fuel.
This tile road here looks good.
It's funny because at least in photogrammetry, the fuel farms are fuel farms, but if you go into the regular one, they're houses. There's that Chris. Going under the power lines. My photogrammetry when I'm down low looks absolutely terrible, and I'm not sure if I got something set wrong, or if it's not loading in properly, or what.
I don't think photogrammetry is meant for low altitude flying anyway.
No, I usually turn it off. I usually don't even have it on, but I wanted to see Albany, and I should probably turn it off before we get to New York City.
Actually, mine might even be still turned on because we had an update, but it might have turned itself back on. I haven't checked.
I put a picture on your Discord there, Gowan.
Okay.
You got a chance? Flying over Albany.
I heard it chirping.
Actually, that doesn't look too bad.
I go to Albany and I hang a left and cross this river and head out towards
There you go. This is a good view for you.
Connecticut for my race
There
this
you go,
weekend.
going.
What's that? You post a picture too? Oh no! Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's a nice
There you
looking,
go.
nice
How's
looking
that?
bird.
Nice pass. I saw this one, and when I saw
Large
this one
bridge coming up
available,
yeah, that one's not working well in photogram.
Yeah, this bridge isn't loading
Bridge.
in.
bridge,
I got stuff that's
Bridge.
just not loading
Bridge.
in well.
bridge,
Yeah, that's
bridge,
a big
bridge,
monster high
bridge.
bridge.
A big bridge, very high. Easy, easy peasy, easy peasy. Come on, fat boy, get underneath. Yeehaw!
Double bridge. Sorry, but somebody melted that one.
Yeah, they look terrible in photogrammetry. They're not loading properly.
Icarus, cast your eyes out to the left.
Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to cough in
Luke.
anybody's ears. I couldn't hit the mute button in time. Oh.
Been here, Luke.
There's Icarus, Brett, Banjo.
Oh, Luke, that looks fantastic.
New Baltimore.
Bunch of planes ahead.
New York City
Yeah,
ahead.
there is. Ah. River's getting wider, very wide now.
Yeah, well, the surface of the river here is sea level, so. It was always weird to me when I go down that one stretch. There's a stretch of road that comes right by this river, and my GPS does the altitude, and I come from up over 2,000 feet. And right through that one stretch, it drops down to 15 feet above sea level.
Okay.
Yeah, now this is just a cruise now. This nice big river. Take in the scenery. You're gonna pick up some altitude and look around a bit. Kakasaki, there's a huge prison over there. And the mountains off to the right are the Catskill Mountains.
Okay.
I'm flying lazy at the moment. Autopilot.
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
I'm flying at 100 feet.
Unless you fold the paper and then the 2 points touch each other, that's the shortest distance. It's a space travel type thing. It's the shortest distance between 2 points. Not a straight line.
Oh, it's an
It's
arc
when
up.
you fold the paper between the 2 points and you make them touch each other. Old space.
You fold it.
If only that was possible.
Yeah, we've created a warp bubble this year. Granted, it's tiny. Tiny. We've created it.
A warp bubble.
Yes, they created a warp bubble in the lab. Little teeny
Wow.
tiny one, but they created that.
Wow, that's a
As an
start.
interstellar reference. No, was it Interstellar or was it Dune? Or is it
What's that? Interstellar.
Interstellar the movie? Or was it what's the other one? Stargate or something like that.
What for?
The folding,
Folding space.
folding space, and then just stepping.
I think that was Interstellar.
Right. They've had it in other movies too.
Yeah.
That's a big set of power lines there. Holy chamoli. That is a lot of power lines. Is there a power
Yeah, that's
station
right.
over
He
here or
folds the paper in half, punches the pencil through.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, then that's the one I'm referencing. That's a big bridge.
Trying to think where we're at, which bridge it is.
It's a high bridge. I mean, long and
Yeah.
fairly high.
Are we near Poughkeepsie? Where are we? Where are we?
The car traveling on the
Oh,
water.
you know what? There. Now my plane's gonna fly right.
What'd you do?
I've had my gear down for a very long time.
That'll do it.
Maybe
Wonder-
you did touch the water before.
Wonder why it stalled. Maybe it popped out when I touched the water one time. I don't know, but yeah, now I'm right up to 180. That's nice. Now she's settling down where it should be. I think this is the bridge in Poughkeepsie, and right? No, yeah, maybe. I don't remember where I'm at. There's a footbridge that crosses this, and it's not in the sim. It's the world's longest footbridge.
Oh, I just froze. What happened there? Okay, now I'm getting stuttering, and we're getting close to New York, are we?
Oh, well, yeah. We're getting there. Now I'm right up to 186, flying nicely. Dear Lord. Sorry, I've been holding everybody up.
Just-
Like, I don't know how long my gear's been out, but oh my.
No, you've not been holding everyone up. I've been going out flat out.
Now my trim's all messed up. I love the fact that they got smoke coming out of these chimneys. That must be part of this update.
Yeah, I probably will install the update. I just want to wait and see if anybody's had any issues.
Wait and see if there's a patch for it first.
Yeah, because the Italian one just, after having to uninstall and reinstall everything, just, no.
Yeah, that one was bad.
I'm not trusting him anymore.
I still can't get over the...
And you don't
Oh, go ahead.
You don't have to install the updates if you're not going to fly in the area.
True. I found the Italy update where that whole area, they took away like 90% of the trees. It's really weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the trees actually went flat.
Yeah, you can
Like,
see them on the picture, but they're not there.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I
not for
don't
everybody.
have. I've got the first American one installed, and I've got the Australian World Update installed, and they're the only ones I've got installed. And yet, I still went over to Tokyo when Jacko was doing his with the Pelicans, and it was stuttery as anything, and I was in the F-18. It was just unflyable.
The one
you,
I
you couldn't land. It was that stuttery.
Yeah, the one I've got that stutters so friggin' bad is the the mesh for Switzerland. I turn that on, I can't fly there. I have to turn it off.
Yeah.
We're in Kingston. Used to go hunting down here in Kingston.
Not anymore.
There was a big farm here that my dad and I used to come down, and the guy would let us, because you can't shoot doe up where we're at, but you can get doe permits down here. And we used to come down to a big farm down here where a farmer would let us come down and take some doe so it'd keep his crops safe. No, don't hunt anymore. I haven't shot anything in years, other than targets. Oh! Better, Icarus, not going under? Of course he's going under. That's a silly question.
Oh, Luke.
I don't know why it's not on. I've pushed all the buttons and I can't get it to come on. The 750, it won't turn on. GPS will not turn on in the center. I think something's got to be fixed. There's a GPS in the middle on this aircraft, and I can't get it to turn on.
It's an external program.
So you need to install it.
Yeah. Got to go to pms50.com. Install the free app there.
Okay. I'll have to look that up.
Let me put the link in for you.
Uh-oh, stutter.
Let me just... I'll put it in your Discord.
Yeah, then I'll remember. I have a memory like a sieve.
As you're getting old, you old fart.
No, it's not even that. Well, it has to do with getting old, but it boils down more to the I don't give a shit. So,
Yeah, true.
yeah, I don't remember stuff because I really don't care.
I don't care to retain that information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
Only keep important stuff. Like wife's birthday, anniversary. You don't need to remember your own birthday. Only your wife's.
No.
it's the old saying, happy wife's a happy life.
Apparently.
I'm done with that. 2 ex-wives and a widow. I'm done. No more.
Fair enough.
No more.
Well, mine came home the other day saying that she'd been to the local game store and bought another PS4 game. She also came home with 3 Xbox games.
For you or her?
No, all for her.
Bitch. Well,
It's not like she went to the store and bought Lego without me.
oh, well, mine did. Come home, bought Lego and didn't bring me any. What the?
And she was even smart
she
about
might
one you
send
wouldn't
me
be
pictures.
interested in.
Mine sends me pictures of Star Wars figures and said, "You got this?" I'm like, "Yes, please."
You got this? Well, you still don't have it.
Psych.
I know, she bought it for me.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a word with Michelle. You know that, don't you? She's, you know, she just needs to toughen up.
Well, she comes home with 4 video games.
Hey man, a lot of guys would give their right arm for a wife that would come home with 4 video games.
Might take one of those. Or I might buy actually on PC, might buy the same game. It's Horizon Zero Dawn.
I have
One?
I have the old one. I have heard. Yeah, I have Zero Dawn. I don't have Forbidden West.
Yeah. No, it's the old one.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I'm thinking about playing it on stream actually.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a post-apocalyptic type storyline, and it's got a lot of the
storyline.
it's an RPG storyline, but it's post-apocalyptic. A lot of the monsters that you'd fight are all mechs, mechanical.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a really good story.
What's that one? Fallout 4. I think Fallout 5's coming.
We came home with that too.
After the last Fallout, there's no way in hell I'll buy another one.
Which one was that? Fallout 4?
76. It was a freaking
Rightio.
broken nightmare from the word go. Ugh, absolutely terrible.
Oh, was that online only?
No, but you had to be online to get it to
No.
work. It was stupid. It was just absolutely, what a nightmare game. It was broke from the first day and had never stopped being broke.
Yeah, I've got Fallout 4. I didn't get 76.
Oh, you're lucky. You saved yourself a lot of headaches.
I started playing it, but I just haven't got back to it. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife bought Fallout 4 and she goes, "Is this any good?" And I went, "Well, I've got a couple of hundred hours in it."
4 is good. 4 is really good, but 76 was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, no, I didn't even go there.
It's somewhat okay now with the Wastelands update. Wastelanders. New Vegas was
But you know
probably
what?
the best one they ever had.
3 hours.
There's Banjo. That
Looks
plane
like
looks
they
so
gave
good.
76 a break, but came back in with Wastelands. It's somewhat.
Fallout New Vegas was probably the best one they ever dropped.
I get a lot of Rust. That's online only. I won't be going back to it, so don't bother asking.
What's the big one?
Wow.
Elden Ring? That's the big new RPG everybody's playing?
Yeah. Rust, I have 2,018 hours on
Oh my god.
it. Yeah. I played it for many years and decided, nope, I'm done. I actually ran my own server as well.
I
Paid
played
a monthly fee.
that silly the first MMO. Well, actually the second, but they all claim it's the first.
Warcraft?
No, way before that. Ultima Online.
Oh, Ultima Online, yes.
I made so much freaking money with that game. I made thousands of dollars with that game.
Yeah.
People would pay top dollar. It's the first game where people would start buying stuff. You know, for real life money. People would say, I need a million gold. Or I need this artifact. All right, give me $50. You know, things like that. And it was the first game to start where that really started to come into practice. It was like, holy crap. So I started writing bots that would do all the mining for me and everything. I made bank. And then it caught on, and then the Chinese started these huge bot farms, and million gold went from $50 to $5, so then it was no longer worth it. Whoa! I went in the water. I wasn't paying attention.
You
did.
You're pretty low there. autopilot this under the bridge.
Oh, double pylons.
Oh, well, are we sitting at 90 feet?
Is my gear back up?
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go down. That's probably about as high as the.
Gotta figure out what bridge we're at. That's Newburgh? Okay.
Double bridge. Can I hold 50 feet autopilot? No, it goes back to 100. 100 seems to be the minimum
For autopilot?
autopilot allowed.
Someone's behind me. I can see their shadow.
Icarus.
Just going past me now. Icarus
What
one
time are
side
you?
and Luke the other.
My son's
Oh, the
about to
pit
go
from
down.
Fallout 3 is going to be an area in 76. They're still adding stuff to 76. I don't even have my disc anymore. I got pissed off and threw it away. One of the few times where I didn't even just put it right in the trash and walked away from it.
I'd like to be able to get hold of Total Annihilation and its expansion packs.
Oh, I got that. On disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got mine, so you can't have it because it's awesome.
You know that?
Copy
you
it.
can probably buy it on eBay.
You can copy it anyway.
I'd love to see.
Can
I
you?
don't think they're protected.
I'd love to see Freelancer come out on a good old games. Get Freelancer. That was like one of the first really large open world space games.
But I don't know if anything will run it anymore.
You
Yeah,
have to run it in Windows compatibility mode.
you can because
Yeah.
I run it on this, but I'd love to see it in something that I don't have to
I
have.
mean, I've still got a.
I
I've
don't-
got an old XP machine that I could use.
Oh, there you go. You're not going to need huge graphics or anything.
No.
I played Total Annihilation with my brother. I think I mentioned this before on stream, where he was upstairs in our house and I was downstairs, and we were both on the network playing against each other. And we had built up on this metal world
Yeah.
so much.
It's actually
defense
called
and
Metal
nuke
World.
that basically we just were throwing nukes at each other and defending them for like an hour. And we were saying things like, you know, you guys are at a stalemate. And then he came to, he goes, he's only got like 100 anti-nukes or 120. So I'm like, beauty, 180 nukes, throw them all at once, see what happens.
Yeah.
Wiped him out. He was pretty pissed that day.
Finally got him.
Yeah, got him. Yeah, wiped him out because, you know, you should just keep shooting your nukes until they run out. He just kept shooting them down. And then one or
Another
two will
good-
get through, and then the defenses are gone, and then that's it.
Yeah. Another good one is Command and Conquer 0 Hour.
Oh yeah, I like the 0 hour one.
I think I did 0 hour.
That is just fantastic. That is, and that's good as multiplayer as well. Or any of those
I'm
Command and Conquer ones was really good.
I am literally
fun to play
saying
someone else.
Starfield looks okay, but the fact you can't planet hop with no screens is annoying. Yeah, there's not going to be any landing screens, so that you won't be able to go from space to land. It'll have a landing sequence for a load screen.
Well, if you want that, go and do Star Citizen with me.
Yeah, but my
I'm
point,
doing Star Citizen when that
I'm
gets
literally
further
staying. I'm literally staying away from anything to do with Starfield because I want to play it, but I want it to be like in the olden days when you got a game you knew nothing about it. You didn't see,
Starfield's
you didn't see the first hour of gameplay that so and so published, or you didn't see this or the
Yeah,
demo
I'm
play.
refusing to watch the game.
I'm not reading or watching anything. I want to be like the old school where you got the box, you're excited as hell, you sat down and opened it up and played it, and you didn't know anything
Yeah.
about it. That's what I'm doing, and I'm purposely staying away from all the chatter on it.
That's coming
You
on an
might wanna-
Xbox as
You might
well.
want to watch me stream it unless you've already played it.
You know, I'm not. I'll be playing it from day one. There's no doubt about that. But I probably won't watch any streams until I'm 7,500 hours into it.
All right. Well, I expect not to see you for a few weeks as I stream, because I plan on getting it when it comes out as well, and I'm going to stream it.
You and everyone else.
Oh yeah, me and everyone else. But, you know, I'm into it.
I love RPGs. I've been a fan of most of Bethesda stuff, so
Luke says Starfield looks okay, but the fact that you can't play it up, yeah. I'll be close to knocking on death's door by the time Star Citizen is fully released. Yeah, well, you and me both. And I got in 2014.
Well, I'm hoping that Starfield, I think it will be compatible like Xbox. You can do the crossplay.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
well, the Xbox now is basically a Windows-based PC, so it's very easy.
Yeah,
It's very easy to
except-
cross-play it.
Yeah, it's just there are things in the background that because it's not open.
No,
If
exactly.
they opened it up, then and that's the issue that the third-party aircraft developers are having, where Microsoft's got it, so that's why Asobo can go and do these
Yeah,
things
They've got some
and
priority.
make them not a problem. But everyone else, you know, and that's what the issue is. And now, Asobo has developed a tool to allow the third-party developers to make the aircraft compatible with fully compatible with Xbox, without having to open up the system. And I think that then all comes into play after Sim Update 10, which is, I've last heard, is going to be released on the 23rd of August. So that's what I'm thinking. We're going to see we at least going to see the DC-6 come back,
Once they open the,
maybe.
once they give a dev kit out that lets them.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
You
it.
should
That's what it,
put the name tag mod in, Gowan.
Yeah, I
If you
know.
do a name tag all black like that,
I know it, and it
just
doesn't.
sends a screenshot. You can have a look at mine, and it's so much easier to see ahead without those
Yeah.
frames around.
Without the
Mine's
frames, and
great.
you can shut it off with a single mouse click or keyboard
Yeah,
click too, right?
backspace.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Backspace, and the whole thing goes off.
I'll have to put that in. I'll definitely have to put that in.
It's
Upper-
working quite compatible. I also have it so that the little information up the top there, the little drop down arrow doesn't keep coming up all the time every time you move your mouse around.
is that'd be nice.
That's nice. That doesn't come up at all in VR. You have
I
to.
wonder how you can.
You have to
I
keyboard
wonder how you
tag
can
it.
get rid of that on Xbox,
Yeah, I don't know.
if you can.
Yeah, I use the app obviously to stop it from showing up.
Okay.
Not the app, the whatever it is programming that they've got.
So you got a third-party app that controls that?
Yeah, just
Okay.
just appears, and I don't have it popping up all the time. It's great for screenshots. I can move
Yeah.
things around. And if I
Yeah.
want it, I have to go up to where it would normally be located, and then the thing just
Yep.
pops up.
Well, I don't. Yeah, that's not available then for Xbox. So
Oh, there's a big wall up here. Photogrammetry wall.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's supposed to be a very big bridge, like a very big bridge,
Yeah, it's a big bridge.
because that's supposed to be the Tappan Zee Bridge. Sleepy Hollow, Terrytown. That should be the Tappan Zee Bridge. And I know somebody's going to watch this
Yeah.
and comment that it's actually the Mario Cuomo Bridge, but I'll never call it that in a million years. It's the Tappan Zee.
And boats and stuff down there, but that looks garbage.
Yeah, and it's a brand new bridge too. It's only a couple years old.
Oh, photogram.
Yeah, it's totally trashed it. By the way, the Legends of Sleepy Hollow is from here.
This
If ever-
thing's just a low
If
bridge
you've ever read
for
that,
me.
it's on the left side of the thing. The thing is, it's a very high bridge and it's a very large bridge. Because I've actually
It's got
been
the
on.
metal expansion where Icarus is, and it probably looks like it lifts or something. Or
If you look it up
turn.
online, it's a huge bridge. It's beautiful, but our lovely governor named it after his dad, despite the Congress voting no on it every time it was brought up. So he did an executive order under COVID to name it after his dad, because that's an emergency power, you know, to name the bridge.
And that's an emergency.
Yeah, that's an Emergency
Right.
Powers Act. He used the emergency powers under COVID to name the bridge after his dad. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what a tosser.
Yeah.
And he's going to get voted back in.
He got caught for sexually harassing all his female staffers and got booted.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
And got
There's
booted.
boats, barges, like tugs pushing. I don't know what they're pushing.
Right there, if you're at that bridge, right, the tugs that would have been there about the time this screenshot would have been taken was the cranes and stuff building it.
Yeah.
Oh, he named it. Yeah, it's after his daddy. Sing Sing Prison. Take a look at Sing
You say
Sing.
he's in prison.
No, he's not, but Sing Sing Prison's right here. The famous Sing Sing. You ever hear anybody talk about Sing Sing Prison? It's right here.
Heard of it, but didn't know much about it. Mr. Poopadoo? Okay. Weird name. Poopadoo.
Poopadoo.
Yeah.
Poopadoo.
Superior.
He named an
Love.
already built bridge named after somebody else after his daddy. I almost puked when I drove over it recently because there's these giant brass plaques with his dad's face on it. It's like, oh dear Lord.
Really?
Yep.
That's going too far.
Looks like there's another bridge up ahead that is
Completely blacked out.
I might turn off.
And that's the
photogram.
George Washington Bridge. I mean, that's big famous bridge. It's supposed to be, that should be crystal clear.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off photogrammetry just to see if it fixes
Because that's
it.
yeah, so am I, New York City. Let's try that. Because photogrammetry just sucks.
Yeah, it's just making things look melted, as if it's been out in the sun too long. It's made of plastic.
Because that's the GW. That thing should be perfect.
I think that was Icarus who just went over. Yeah, it was.
Lay Jack Ash. Yes, absolutely. He also, under COVID, gave himself a raise to be the highest paid governor in the country. Isn't that nice? Because that
okay.
was an emergency order too. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like the GW anymore, but at least it looks like a bridge.
Sounds like
Understand.
somebody was abusing his
Totally.
powers.
Yep. Yeah, he gave himself. He was doing such a great job putting all the old people in nursing homes that killed thousands. Oh, we got sick people. We don't have enough hospital beds. Put them in the nursing homes and killed all the elderly. Freaking genius. But he figured he
Sort of
saved.
bridge after the left there, double-story bridge.
Yeah, I see that one.
They figure he
Just
saved
passing it now.
the
to my left.
Medicare, the government Medicare bill, almost $2 billion by killing off all the elderly. That was nice of him.
Lovely. Let's go live in New York.
Oh, I got an Orbix balloon ahead. That means there's a racetrack.
Yes, there is. The New York City one.
Oh, I'm going to hit that pylon.
But that's not the governor though of New York though, is it? It's a different governor.
No, it's the governor of New York.
Different. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I thought Giuliani was the governor.
Giuliani was the Mayor of New York City.
Mayor, okay. Which is different.
Yeah.
So what's the difference then between a governor and a mayor?
The mayor is only over the one city. The governor's the whole state.
Ah, okay. Right, so the governor was crooked.
Yeah, well, so is most of the mayors. And pretty much every politician in the world, I figured out, is crooked.
Yes.
It only takes about,
Oh,
50,
yeah, they're in
that
it
only
for
takes
their
about
own.
50 years to figure that out. But once you do, you realize they're all crooked. They don't care about you or I.
Yeah,
They
they
care
are.
about their own pockets. No, we just went under the
That's it.
GW. And unfortunately, the photogrammetry had the GW, a big melted blob.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the
Well,
GW had
politicians
just
are
a,
almost the lowest form of life.
yeah, the GW was disgusting in this. I'll tell you, it looked awful. Probably shut photogrammetry off.
Yeah, the city's not looking as good anymore.
No, won't have all the.
Obviously in a hybrid thing in
You
Central.
would think as
Sometimes-
famous as the GW is, that there would be a GW mod.
Oh, I got aircraft carriers. Cool.
That I don't have. At least if I do, I don't see it.
Well, I'm getting a lot of skyscrapers or a lot of taller buildings along the side of the river.
Yeah, there. What I said, all animals are equal. That's Animal Farm, George Orwell, whatever it is.
Yep.
Where the pigs call themselves more equal so that they can scam the world.
I must be coming into New York City.
Why the hell did that
I'm gonna
just?
land on that aircraft
Why the
carrier
hell did that
down
just say New
back
York was on the
of
right? Oh, it is. Manhattan's on the right.
Icarus is in the water. Sorry,
Again.
Icarus. I had to tell everyone.
There's Ellis Island.
So, which part of the Hudson did Sully land in?
Right here.
Right here. Okay.
Just about right here. It come up
Yeah.
out of the airport we're going to be landing at, and the engine went.
Yeah.
It sucked up the birds. I think it was double bird strike, one in each engine. Down he went.
And they were the Canadian geese, wasn't it?
There. Stop. No stopping. Keep going. Next aircraft carrier instead then.
There's Ellis Island.
Oh, is that what you were trying to land on? I didn't see anything there.
Ellis Island's where most immigrants came into New York when they first came over back in the day. And then Statue of Liberty, which belongs to New Jersey now.
Oh, there's the statue.
Apparently, New
Statue
Jersey
of
found an
Liberty.
old document that they owned it.
There's a lot more ships around here now.
There's quite a few
Oh, look at
pelicans
this. I'm
around
going
here.
to do a flyby
So they
of the old.
want only people going to look at it, but they've got to pay for the upkeep, right? Or does the whole country have to pay for it?
Oh, this would make a good photo. This plane flying past the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it would.
Oh my God, that would have been great.
Up in the
I'm
area.
going to have to get it.
We'll go back and get it. We're all about to land here shortly.
I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to slew myself into position as well.
And I could not land on that aircraft carrier. Oh, there's one more out here.
I don't have aircraft carriers. What mod's that one?
Aircraft carrier mod.
No. Is it that the payware one they just had in the thing, or is that the
Freeware one.
freeware one?
It puts aircraft carrier, bunch of aircraft carriers. So I had a Russian, a British, and I think the one I'm about to go for now is American. And they're all around the world. They also have other ships, sometimes subs. I have a fleet sitting off Sydney.
Oh, Brooklyn. No sleep till Brooklyn.
Sally landed on purpose. Porpoise? Purpose. Yes, he landed in the Hudson on purpose because he didn't think he could actually make it back.
He didn't think he
Yeah,
could.
right.
Yeah, he didn't crash into the Hudson. He landed on purpose.
He got a lot
This
of
aircraft.
he got a lot of flack over that. Twin Tower. Oh, you got the Twin
Yeah.
Towers. Oh man, I'd love to have the Twin Towers back. I thought that would have been the greatest fuck you to the terrorists, is to not go build that new building, rebuild the old ones, put them back exactly the way they were.
Yeah.
And sorry, kids, but I had to say that. Anytime they bring up the World Trade Centers, pisses me off. Because even to this day, I drive down there, it doesn't look right. The city's not right.
Should have rebuilt them 100%.
Should have rebuilt them exactly the way they were. Make them look exactly the same.
You knock them down, we just put them straight back.
Exactly. That'd have been a big FU. They still haven't built it. They still haven't finished it. The second tower still doesn't have a design yet.
Well, you already got a design. You had it on plans, probably. Just get them.
You know, they built that fancy new tower, and they still haven't built the next one. Where's the runway? Right straight ahead.
I'll show you what I've landed on. I'll put a picture in. Oh, Icarus has got it too. And he's, he's skidded to a stop. That's awesome. Alright, I'll put it in your Discord. You can have a look. This is the best one. Aircraft carrier number 69.
Who's beeping? Am I beeping? I don't have any errors.
F-35, F-18s. It's got a VTOL and helicopter. Forgot my gear. Well, it's probably the best.
Oh,
way of
awesome. I
landing
didn't know
there.
that. Hold on. The Spider-Man game, if you go close to the buildings, look in the reflection of the glass, you can see the Twin Towers. Awesome. Did you know in the Spider-Man movie, there's a deleted scene where he had a spider web. Oh, the entire thing just loaded differently. He had a spider web slung between the two towers with a helicopter caught in it. But they took it out
Really?
because the towers fell before the movie was out. So they literally last minute took that scene out.
Should leave it in.
Yeah, they should have. A lot of nerves were raw over here at that point.
Yeah. That's understandable too.
A lot of people were still very, very raw.
So Icarus landed on the aircraft carrier without his gear. It's probably good because it allowed him to stop in time.
I landed on that roof the other night on the helipad. My wheels caught the edge of it and flipped me over on top of it, but I got on there.
Where are you guys? That way.
I'm floating down the runway. Come on, stop floating. Well, I am just going to float this entire runway. Seriously, I'm going to go in the frickin' river. Come on, anytime you want to stop. Thank you. That Friends TV show had a bomb on a plane scene that was removed because of the attack. No, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, okay. I don't understand that one being removed.
Look at the taxi lines around here. Where do we even go? Yeah, I can understand that. I'm going to go over there. I remember what I was doing that day. I was working around the Boston area. One of the guys I knew, his wife and daughter were on one of the planes.
Well,
He
we
wasn't
went
going on
to-
vacation. He couldn't
yeah,
go.
for us here, we went to bed. I was working in the meat industry, so we were very early morning starts. So I'd gone to bed around 8 o'clock, and went to work the next day. Well, I got up and heard about it. We were watching it on on TV, and one of the guys at work turned around and said, he says, I was watching TV, and he said, I thought it was a movie. He didn't realise that it was
Real.
actually happening.
Yeah.
One of the things I remember most
Mhm.
about that day, oddly enough, was I had Howard Stern on my radio, and how he literally turned off his entire asshole stick and became a human that day and broadcast for hours. He stayed on the air because he was reporting right from his own building in New York City.
Yeah.
And I can remember him calling and pleading with people, look, the guy that's driving your taxi is not a terrorist. You know, he didn't do this. And he was pleading, you know, don't attack the taxi drivers, don't attack these people, don't attack that people, because they didn't do it.
Yeah.
And how he went from asshole to human in an instant and was on for hours.
I worked for Australia Post at the time, so I had to start work at 6 a.m. and got up, maybe it was actually 5 a.m. because I think it was a Monday morning, wasn't it? I don't remember what day it was. But anyway, I got up. I had a radio that goes off as my alarm. I hit snooze once or twice, and then I went and showered. And I thought, oh man, it's a vivid dream I was having about plane crashes and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, so I showered, jumped in the car, put on CD player or whatever it was, drove to work. And when I got to work, they're all like, oh my God, that was on the radio. I think they had someone put a TV on. I'm like, I thought it was all a dream. Didn't realize it was real because I had my CD radio on the whole way to work.
Luke was
Yeah.
in kindergarten at the time.
Yeah, well, some of us a little older than others.
I mean, it was a sad day, really did.
You know,
and
you want to
you
see?
know, and the police and the fire brigade, because at the time I was a volunteer firefighter, and my heart just sank hearing about what happened with the firefighters.
One of my closest friends growing up, his father, when we were growing up, was a New York City police officer, and he became a New York City police officer. And we haven't talked since about a month after the Trade Centers fell. He lost it.
Yeah.
He lost it. We have not spoken since. I've reached out to him a couple of times. Nothing. He just. It was rough. He was there that day, on the ground that day.
Yep.
I remember having arguments with people years later at a different workplace. Some of those people who were non-meat eaters, non-dairy stuff, all this, hippie, basically whatever, and they're
Vegetarians.
like, shouldn't be invading Iraq, and they shouldn't be going. It's a sovereign nation. I'm like, no, that's right, and that sovereign nation shouldn't be killing all those people up in the north because they're of a different nationality, and maybe the world should just leave them alone to kill their own people. Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
And they're like, what? It's like, yeah. Twin Towers posted. Hey.
Twin Towers mod. That's definitely going in. I don't care. I don't care if it causes stutters or anything. That's going in. Cause it's funny because even when I drive down by here, still it doesn't look right. I look over and they're not there, and that still hits home.
Isn't there one that's just a memorial or something?
There's the two holes in the ground where they still were, They've turned them into fountains, but the holes are still there.
How long is that going to be? Is that like permanent?
That's a permanent
Yep.
display.
It's permanent. It's a monument now.
Let me tell you,
Yeah,
the stuff my friend told me before he stopped talking to me scared the hell out of me. And it's stuff that just unbelievable that went on that day. The good and the bad. There was amazing people that just stepped up to the plate, and everybody helped everybody.
Yep.
And then you
A
had
lot of people blame Flight Simulator though.
I'm surprised they don't blame Dale Brown, because he wrote in a book about 10 years before that, one of Dale Brown's books, about them flying jets into buildings, about terrorists flying jets into buildings in the U.S.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
thanks,
that had already
Icarus, for
been
stopping
done
by.
before, hadn't it?
No, they tried to blow up the towers with bombs underneath, but nobody's flown planes into them, except for the.
No, I mean, people flying planes into buildings, they've done that before in real life. It's not as if he's the only one coming up
No,
with
but
it.
I'm saying he did it in a book, about
Yeah.
that happening in the U.S., and it hadn't happened in the U.S. prior to that. But you would think the people in Florida who were teaching them to fly would have said something to the FBI or somebody when they said, "Oh no, we don't care about landing, just teach us to fly." Hello.
Yeah, but some people are dumb. Seriously, they are just dumb and don't put two and two together.
It was a different world back then, though. Now it's all
It was.
hypervigilant.
It was a different world. Now, which way do these runways run?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
found
sorry,
Flight Sim
Alan.
2000, but they actually went to flight school in Florida and told the instructors we don't care about landing.
Yeah, they did.
And the thing was, this was shortly after the World Trade Center was bombed, by Muslims. I mean, hello. So you couldn't put two together. You got some Muslim-speaking people that are Muslim-sounding people with the dark skin and not caring about landing. It's like, hello.
Everything's better in hindsight.
Hindsight's
though.
2020. You're
It
right.
is.
Hindsight's absolutely dead
Yeah.
clear. But all right, gents. On that depressing note, it's 9:30. I gotta head out. Thank everybody for flying along. Everybody that stopped by
Thank
in
you for
the
that.
chat.
That was enjoyable.
It was fun. Next week we'll do something on Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be the Warbirds in the Grand Canyon.
If you want to come and do a Pelican flight on
Oh,
the weekend,
I will absolutely be there for that one. I will absolutely be there for that.
And I might fly in the US.
Why was it the towers and not the Empire State? First of all, if you know where the Empire State Building, all the buildings around the Empire State Building are taller than it. It would be almost impossible unless you're a really good pilot to hit it. And the towers were right there on the end of Manhattan. They're right out there. No other real super tall buildings around them.
Yeah.
They're easy to
Easy
hit.
And they were close to the river as well, so they had a clear
Yeah, they had a clear shot right into them.
approach to it.
So that's most likely why they did that. All right, everybody. Thanks. Great flight. I look forward to flying with you my Saturday, right? Your Sunday, my Saturday. In the Pelican. I look forward to Banjo's reviews. Thanks, Luke, for stopping by. Icarus, as always. It's a pleasure. And I think that covers
I'll try to do my best with the reviews. Try.
And William Kelly for stopping by. I think that just got covered just about everybody.
Cool.
All right. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Thank you,
Look out for
Gowan.
each other. I'm out of here.